3, 2, 1.
What topic is the narrator discussing? The answer is A. They are talking interior design. What year was the brewing company S.A.B. Miller founded? The answer is C. 2002. The burning of the Yule log is one of many Christmas traditions that come from the Yule festival. Do you know what this tradition symbolizes? The answer is D. The returning light. An image is shown of a rum cake. The ingredients are mixed into a bowl and a lemon is grated the cake. What happens next? The answer is B. Is then baked and sprinkled with powdered sugar. When was the Office of Eastern Medicine founded? The answer is D. 1263. What might the speaker do after they call their parents? The answer is B. Check their temperature. Each lymph organ has a different job in what system? The answer is A. Immune. Who played the grizzled old prospector who locks the Bradys up in a jail cell in the famed Grand Canyon episode of The Brady Bunch? The answer is B. Jim Backus. What song did Audrey Hepburn sing to President John F. Kennedy in 1963? The answer is C. Happy Birthday, Dear Jack. When has Toyota said it will change its Victoria plant into a plane factory? The answer is A. 2017. What city in Louisiana was Fletch going to in the comedy movie Fletch Lives? The answer is B. Thibodeaux. When grooming a dog, what tool should you use to cut the hair? How would you do this? The answer is A. razor. What are specialized cells in the brain that monitor the concentration of solutes in the blood called? The answer is A. Osmoreceptors. Where might the convicts have come from? The answer is C. England. Why would patients not be out on the floor? The answer is A. It had just been waxed. What era of history has the curator decided to focus upon? The answer is C. They are focusing upon WW2. To attach a paper pattern to an MDF board, how would you do this? The answer is A. Use rubber bands to hold the paper in place. What is the meaning of the French word chien? The answer is A. Dog. Which explorer sailed to the mouth of the Mississippi River and claimed it for France? The answer is B. La Salle. In what year was a Moldovan-Romanian dictionary published? The answer is D. 2003. Which tool would a student use to measure the mass of a brick? The answer is A. Balance. Reduce time of morning routine. How would you do this? The answer is A. Prepare coffee maker before breakfast. A circle with a 12-meter radius has an area of roughly how many square meters? The answer is C. 452. Add a shelf barrier. How would you do this? The answer is A. String a bungee cord across front edge. Paint small and hard-to-reach areas. How would you do this? The answer is A. Use dental floss to apply paint. One seeks to catch eyes when traveling. How would you do this? The answer is A. One should get novelty luggage. How many commercial films were produced yearly on average by the end of the 1960s in Iran? The answer is A. 65. What is the situation that is taking place? The answer is B. At bedtime. How many ex-executives of Fannie and Freddie were named in the SEC's December 2011 securities fraud case? The answer is D. 6. How do cyanobacteria differ from green unicellular algae? The answer is C. Cyanobacteria have no nuclei. Vertebrates lacking what structures often use lungs for gas exchange? The answer is C. Gills. What would happen to the stepmother if she continued her behavior? The answer is B. The stepmother would be arrested. In what year was Albert elected as the president of the Industrial Welfare Society? The answer is C. 1920. Where may the narrator seek to move to after school? The answer is B. The narrator will look to move to NYC. Which solar system's celestial body's revolution around the Sun takes 248 years? The answer is B. Pluto. To absorb shock with a bicycle camera mount. How would you do this? The answer is A. Use metal washers. She pours the baking soda into the sink. She starts wiping the sink a sponge. She uses a toothbrush to scrub the bottom of the sink. What happens next? The answer is C. Wipes the sink with a towel. What may happen before today? The answer is C. I put away my socks in the sleeping bag. To choose a good tree for climbing, how would you do this? The answer is A. Pick one with small branches to hold. According to the endosymbiotic theory, the outer membrane of the chloroplast originated from which organelle? The answer is C. The cell membrane of an eukaryotic host cell. Why would the narrator be following the other people? The answer is C. They are curious what's going on. Where did the pineapple plant originate? The answer is B. South America. What may be the reason he thought you were going to call? The answer is B. None of the above choices. What type of species have a large effect on the balance of organisms in an ecosystem? The answer is B. Keystone. Which particles are responsible for the electric charge of an atom? The answer is B. Protons and electrons. Sickle cell disease is caused by production of an abnormal type of what? The answer is C. Hemoglobin. When two of these meet, the result is often a storm. The answer is B. Air masses. When did election of borough heads begin? The answer is D. 2000. Metalkin, how would you do this? The answer is A. Organizes microwavable plated food separately. In what year was Arsenal's home colors kits last changed?